In the unfathomable depths of the cosmos, beyond the oldest galaxies, lurks a being of raw fury, the Magnetar. Its pulse can rewrite the laws of physics, making even black holes shudder in silence. The universe itself quivers when this dormant colossus stirs from its slumber. Born from the corpse of a massive star, the Magnetar is no ordinary neutron star. Its magnetic field is trillions of times stronger than Earth's, twisting reality into chaotic knots. If a compass dared approach, it would spin madly, surrendering to an invisible cosmic will. When a Magnetar awakens, the calm vacuum becomes a battlefield of unseen forces. Matter screams under its magnetic crush, and energy unfurls like strips of blinding silk across the night. The emptiness itself becomes a weapon, honed by incomprehensible density and rage. Imagine an entire sun compressed into a sphere barely a few miles wide. Every atom squeezed until electrons melt into neutrons. It is a gravitational jail where light itself hesitates, and space trembles under an iron fist of quantum madness. But beneath that iron surface, pressure brews. The crust, a dense shell of nuclear matter, shifts and cracks. A soundless quake erupts across dimensions not meant for human comprehension, releasing energy that could annihilate entire worlds. These are starquakes, and they are not tremors as we know them, they are cosmic screams resonating through the vacuum. Each quake sends a shockwave of magnetic fury racing faster than thought. The surrounding void folds, fractures, and reforms under the Magnetar's wrath. For a fleeting instant, a Magnetar's quake releases more energy than our sun will produce in 100,000 years. Planetary systems are sterilized. Dust clouds ignite. The cosmic fabric ripples like water struck by a celestial hammer. If one occurred mere light years away, Earth's atmosphere could light up like a warning flare. Satellites would die first, their circuits erased by invisible currents. Then, in a silent flash, the very skies might shimmer with the ghost of a dying Magnetar's fury. The largest starquake ever recorded swept across the galaxy in the blink of an eye. Astronomers watched their detectors blind with light, as gamma rays poured from an origin over 70,000 light-years distant. The signal spoke of destruction beyond all measure. In that brief explosion, every particle aligned with unholy precision. Magnetic field stronger than any found in laboratories twisted reality until it moaned. Time itself seemed to stagger, as if unwilling to observe the violence taking place. To understand such a force, we must enter the Magnetar's mind, if it can be called that. Its rotations are neither erratic nor steady, but pulsing in patterns that suggest something ancient and deliberate. Some scientists wonder if these patterns are the universe's heartbeat. Within the Magnetar's core, matter exists at densities unimaginable. Nuclei are crushed into strange forms known as neutron superfluids, ghostly substances moving without friction or resistance. The laws governing such material barely hold together, constantly challenged by extremity. When instability breaks that fragile balance, the consequences spread across light years. A single fault line across the crust can unleash torrents of X-rays and gamma bursts. Space itself becomes a resonant chamber, echoing with the aftershock of creation's fury. The magnetic lines that cage this terror occasionally snap and reconnect, forming arcs of destructive brilliance. These flares can vaporize dust clouds and collapse nearby orbits. The heavens become a battlefield where stellar fire rages unchecked. Observers on Earth study the relics of these explosions through delicate instruments. Yet, each recorded pulse feels less like data and more like a message, an ancient warning encrypted in high-energy light. It whispers that balance itself is temporary. The planet's instruments barely glimpse the truth. The universe hides its most violent secrets behind distance and darkness. But every once in a while, a flash stretches across detectors, and humanity is reminded of how fragile its existence truly is. Imagine a force capable of twisting the magnetic fields around planets, turning calm plasma seas into storms of lethal radiation. That is the touch of a Magnetar even from ages away, an unseen hand stirring chaos across time and space. The Magnetar's crust does not shift gracefully, it shatters. As neutron matter slides beneath itself, crustal stresses release horrifying energies. The star convulses, shedding waves of radiation that carve paths through every particle they encounter. For a moment, even light forgets how to act. Under such extreme magnetism, photons divide and merge, defying known physics. What we call illumination becomes a distorted scream of electromagnetic pain rippling through the void. Some theorists propose that magnetar flares could mark the hatching of new physical laws, an evolution of reality itself. Under that stress, matter may form unseen particles or brief pockets where ordinary physics ceases to function. If space had nerves, this is where they would burn. Starquakes tear through spacetime like fingernails down glass, engraving invisible scars. Those echoes drift for eons, subtle distortions detectable only by the most precise cosmic instruments. Even black holes maintain their dignity in gravity, but the magnetar's weapon is different. Its power is magnetic madness, not collapse. It does not devour, it corrupts, turning order into frenzy and harmony into shrieking chaos. Were a magnetar to emerge within a few dozen light-years of our solar system, biological life would end before understanding the cause. Radiation would leap across the interstellar gulf in seconds, invisible, unstoppable, final. This is no threat with malice. It is the natural fury of existence, the universe expressing its power through inhuman mediums. Magnetars are neither villains nor heroes, they are pure expression of entropy distilled into magnetic form. Crust continues to groan with ancient tension, storing power over centuries. When it breaks again, the galaxy will know. The shock will outshine entire clusters as the heavens briefly ignite under its mournful glare. Yet, within that destruction, life on distant worlds might begin. Cosmic chaos is fertile, radiation forges elements, seeding nebulae with the ingredients for creation. The universe writes new beginnings with the language of annihilation. To witness such forces humbles even the boldest imagination. The magnetar reminds us that our comforts, our physics, our reason, are regional conveniences. Beyond them, power reigns unchecked, patient, waiting for its next convulsion. Every recorded pulse of a magnetar arrives like a ghost from the deep past. Light that left before humanity existed still travels toward us, bearing testimony of rage not yet understood. In every flicker, the cosmos retells the same dark story. When the next great starquake comes, detectors across Earth will flare once more. It may arrive without warning, a single flash across the sky, brighter than 1,000 suns, yet gone before we can blink. In that brief moment, all human civilization will stand beneath the proof of its fragility. Our machines may survive, or not, but consciousness will know that something greater has spoken through the color of light. And when the silence returns, it will not be comforting. It will be heavy, the lingering awareness that somewhere out there, magnetic titans dream again of rupture. Another quake waits, newborn in the turbulence of spacetime. Astronomers will study the remnants, tracing afterglows across wavelengths. Yet behind every calculation lies a subtle fear, that the universe itself might remember pain. A cosmic scar, invisible but eternal, shaped by magnetic agony. Through telescopic eyes, the magnetar remains both distant and intimate, a mirror for the hidden violence inside our atoms. We are all fragments of collapsed stars, bound by the same magnetic threads that can untie us at will. Deadliest force is not malice, it is indifference. The magnetar does not notice our existence, yet its quakes can erase us without effort. In that silence lies a truth too vast for prayer, too beautiful for comprehension. As our civilization looks upward, beyond fear, beyond awe, we meet creation's edge. Magnetars are the universe reminding us that energy and death are siblings. The cosmos breathes in destruction, and exhales new worlds. So when you gaze into the faint shimmer of distant stars, remember, one of them may be alive with tension. A storm is coming someday, not to punish, but to simply exist. We are the witnesses, fragile and fleeting, of the universe's cold embrace.